The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make...
Wasting no time taking a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen. Playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall in that football. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep it. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Badgers.
This offense is so good.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Lane. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early stick. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting the quarterbacks.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. Escapes the sack. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
That's caught. It's falling. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season and early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game wide open in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. The Trojans get it up for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Moss. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. On the move, it's Williams. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead normal. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevell to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot. You're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots, but it won't be an offense with Wisconsin.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week? They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He leaves it with his back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Badgers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games week on when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Anthony. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We're talking about conference championships, winning your conference, and it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass. It's Van Dyke. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the...
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch at the 25. Brought down after a huge completion. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good because no game is perfect.
That was hard. Didn't get that
First
one.
down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on it.
What? I'm live streaming right now. You can't keep coming in here, man. I'm trying to live stream, dude. Because not right now, man. I'm trying to live stream.
Okay. Well, when should I come back? What time?
Not right now.
What time?
Late, I don't know, later, tomorrow, probably. I don't, dude, I'm trying to live stream and you're interrupting me.
What time should I come back?
A couple hours from now, I guess.
Okay.
Jesus.
Long from the 26. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Branch. They'll put a stop to that. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Still on his feet at the 45. The expressway is wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Touchdown, Badger! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0. Here comes the offense on first down. They want that clock to run. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking for space, it's Malusi. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side.
Up the middle.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. And they're going to put another one into the... When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm As they sit around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Ooh.
Just never had a chance to shake
Almost
loose
a
and
really
he'll be
good
brought down at the
defense.
24.
Special
The
teams.
Bulldogs offense will start this game off. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
The give on the counter.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys.
And he's running in the open.
Oh,
I
should have made like
the game, and they get one here before
6
the
years.
defense finally makes the stop.
When your run game's working like this early in the game, man, it makes everything so easy. And after big runs like that, watch for this offense to come back and attack some play action down the field.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Line gets set, first down. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Mississippi State going up tempo. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Shapen. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much.
And it's
Oh, how did that happen?
turnover for the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. Third and long coming up. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Off-play action on first down. Makes a connection. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Quarterback adapting. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking left. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Looking to scramble. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Well, that didn't necessarily... The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. He breaks a tackle. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Loss of 9. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Feeling some heat.
Perfection. I think ours could make the throw.
In fact, frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's...
Line getting set on second down. Looking for room. It's Booth. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is, but it's so awesome when the defense, you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Here on third down for this offense. The play action fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more running room, and they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Texas offense. Looking for room. It's Baxter. At the 45 on his way. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran to the right. They like this matchup. Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be...
He'll take a shot. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the misfire now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And these offense is getting a rhythm. They're hard to stop.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Complete to the left. Tackle is made after the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards.
He makes the catch in the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And now on second down for this offense. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Now they'll try the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the route... Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Right back up top on second and 10. Looking down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorns! Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, now running inside. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, you know you got to get stopped, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. They build this. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can we say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the...
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important.
here.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contention. And now, you'll choose where to start your journey as a coach. Head coaches progress against goals on both. Here, you'll choose to create. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed? Congratulations. It's time to... This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad. Second and 10 after the previous play. Taylor has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return possible on this. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Buying some time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, picked off. And they'll close in on him after the offense lining up for a 1st. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. At the 35, he's open. Hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And once he... The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is a type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not
going to take a shot at this, DB. And he's got it at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's going to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
Embarrassing.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
dang right. There's no time to be concerned. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show.
Holds it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has him set up 1st and 10 from the 48. He makes the connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game. And they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. He'll blow it down. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Throws toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe be time for one or two more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Not a chance.
What? Oh, come on. I didn't even see the field goal. Oh, my glass.
That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. Yeah. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Working the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by...
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Maybe one notch. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. Yeah. Unloads it downfield.
Oh.
And it's caught inside the 15.
Oh,
They
shit.
make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative. You got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats closer.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Deep shot for the end zone. What a snag by the... The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost.
This quarterback's not very good.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Buys a little time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line for the new set of downs. He fires to the left side. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? To throw, it's Brosmer. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
I can't move. Keep getting sacked.
A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Yeah, it's not over yet.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that bad.
Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, these 2 teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wyoming Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Falcons will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion. Gets it to the back. Tackled immediately after the catch. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Air Force's offense has the ball for the first time. First down here for the offense. And And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Second down coming up. The back goes in motion. Fires to the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Air Force. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Svoboda. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Harris. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB's getting a hand in there. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Pocket starts to collapse. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He lets it fly. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. At the 35, he's loose.
And That is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, popcorn, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He slings it deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Kangaroos his way. Touchdown Air Force. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now to chip into this lead.
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another... Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Busha. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver. The shooting receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he blocked to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll crawl for the fair catch. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0, but David, now the chance to answer.
And this defense has been suffocating, and this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
This is an offense that has a lot.
And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That
touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
28, Wyoming, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Got his man out of the backfield. Stopped after making the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Can't make the connection on the... First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Fires left. It's caught. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Trying to find his man on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. This is his way to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Harris. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The option look. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Busha. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Pulls it in, it's Harris. Runs for the tackle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat.
Why did I drop that? It was a terrible.
Second down now.
I'm trying to live stream.
He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right. Touchdown Falcons! And the punishment. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in down. Line gets set, first down. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now on second down. Got enough space. Touchdown Air Force. And the beat. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Svoboda. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown Falcons! And the defense... On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They're facing a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Oh, ball's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Oh,
and swatted
that would have been a
down by
pick.
the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, he missed it.
Nice.
No good.
Yes,
The idea
that
was to
would.
draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Discards a man. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown Air Force! And the route is on. The offense set for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. Past the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they...
I'm doing a live stream right now. I don't need a reminder. I'm doing a live stream right now. Stop fucking answering my door. Bothering me.
Touchdown.
Total. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Gonna run it. It's Harris. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. We're really looking forward to this matchup. We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Hill. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no.
How about special teams being special on the opening kick? You work in meetings all week, and we might have a chance to bust one. First kick takes it, busts it through, uses the speed, takes it all the way back to the house. What a start.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff.
SMU. 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So SMU's offense takes the field for the first time today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best in this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Takes an easy one to the back. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown Seminoles. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player to offensive player. Give me that 6.
SMU 0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Smith takes the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Unleashes it. Working that left side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. A 1st down for the offense. They move the tight end all over. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, no! The defense takes matters into their own hands. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here?
Texting is better, but it is this.
And the extra point made. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier.